In this video, we'll make a cinematic sci-fi movie with AI using Pixverse AI's latest model, version 4. With this tool, you can create stunning videos with more natural expressions and emotions, improved object movement based on real-world physics, and unmatched speed in video generation. With Pixverse, you can generate lifelike characters that speak their lines with perfect lip syncing.
The progress of this project must be accelerated,
while at the same time generating sound effects for the scene. By using the transition feature, we can direct camera movements in our AI videos by adding a first and last scene and letting the AI fill in between. In Pixverse, you can also extend the length of your video if needed, and you can also completely change the style using the Restyle feature. You can also use the powerful magic brush, which automatically selects an element in the image and allows you to move it in any direction you want. So, with Pixverse, I made this short AI movie based on the sci-fi novel Neuromancer.
In a world of hackers, corporations, and artificial intelligence, Neuromancer follows Case, a washed-up cyber cowboy banned from cyberspace after double-crossing his employer.
They took my ability to jack in. Might as well be dead.
But a mysterious ex-military man named Armitage offers him a deal, his skills in exchange for a cure.
Work for me and you'll ride the Matrix again.
He's teamed up with Molly Millions, a razor-sharp street samurai with mirrored lenses and a deadly edge.
You better keep up, cowboy.
Their mission? Infiltrate the most powerful AI system ever created. Two entities, Wintermute and Neuromancer, desperate to merge.
I need you, Case. I need to be free.
But Neuromancer has a different idea.
You fear death. I do not.
In a high-stakes digital showdown, Case breaks the system, setting the AI free.
I am.
Yeah.
The future belongs to the code. Made with Pixverse version 4.
Thanks to Pixverse for sponsoring this video and providing me with early access to version 4 so I can make this video for you. Now I'll show you how I made that movie on Pixverse, and if you want to follow along, I've left a link in the description below that will take you to the Pixverse website. When you get to the Pixverse website, you can create a free account by going to login and then signing in either with Google, Apple or Discord or your email address. So let's say it's Gmail, follow the steps, and then you have your new free account. Now, a brand new account will get 90 credits and they are renewed on a daily basis at 60 credits per day. That's entirely free of charge, but it is quite limited. And to do everything that I'm going to show you, you would need a paid plan. But the free plan, of course, does allow you to play around with Pixverse and to decide whether you want to go for a paid plan. They also have a credit-based system where you can just buy credits and use them, so you don't have to worry about a monthly subscription. Okay, let's continue. So step 1 was to get a script together, which I just asked ChatGPT to help me with. Then step 2, which is optional, was to create these images here of the characters before going into Pixverse. 3 for Case, because he appears 3 times in the script. Molly Millions, Armitage, and the 2 AIs. And then some other ones for cityscapes and data streams to use with the transition feature. I created the images with Midjourney, and I used its character reference feature to get the consistent images of Case. I just asked Midjourney to give me some images of Case from Neuromancer. It gave me these 4. I took the one at the top right, upscaled it, copied the link, like that, and then with that link I can make this original image the seed image or the reference image and achieve consistent images such as these and the one at the top right is one that I chose, as you'll recognise from the movie. If you'd like me to do a video in which I go into more detail about this process, then please let me know in the comments below. As I said, doing these images beforehand is optional because you can generate your characters directly within Pixverse with your prompt. However, in the case of Case, consistency was very important. But you can do both ways. Here, for example, I've got a couple of versions of Molly that were generated within Pixverse.
You better keep up, cowboy. You're street, but you're not that street.
Which are perfectly acceptable as well. So then the third step was to come to Pixverse, come down to the Create tool here, this bar with all of the options on it, go to Image or Text. As I started out basing my generations off an image, then I added an image here. I provided my descriptive prompt. I then added the character's lines in auto speech, choosing a voice from the list of voices provided. I didn't select a style, that way the output would be photorealistic. In most cases I added a camera movement, and in some cases I used the magic brush, so I could control the movement. I also used auto sound sometimes to generate the atmospheric sounds for the scene, and I set my resolution to 1080p for this project because I wanted the movie to look as good as possible so you could see what Pixverse is truly capable of. And I chose 5 seconds as my clip duration, and I didn't add any negative prompt, and I chose 16:9 as the aspect ratio. Now, so you can actually see the process, let's walk through step by step how to create Case's first video scene based on our prepared image of him. Okay, so what we want to do to generate videos from our images, we go to Image or Text here and click this image icon, and go to our image folder and select the first shot of Case that I want to use, this one. Okay, so we have that image loaded, and now we need a description, and now we need to add his speech. So to do that, we go here to auto speech and we enter his lines, and now we're going to have to choose a voice. So let's see, let's choose Liam. Now we can choose the clip length, we can choose 5 seconds or 8 seconds. I'm just going to leave it on 5, and then here we choose our quality. So one of the standout features of Pixverse is its speed. It is actually very fast indeed, especially if you use turbo. However, for this project I really want high quality, so I'm going to choose a higher resolution because I want it to look as good as possible. So we're going to put it on 1080, and then I'm just going to add a camera movement. So I'm going to zoom in. Okay, so just to go over the settings again, we have 5 second duration, 1080p resolution, we've given him his lines, selected a voice, and we've selected a camera movement, and we've also given the description and the source image. Oh, and importantly, we are on version 4, so we can now hit create. Let's do that. Okay, so we have our first result, and it's really nice, so I'll just show that to you.
They took my ability to jack in. Might as well be dead. They took my ability to jack in. Might as well be dead.
Then I had all my character scenes ready, and all I needed to do was to do my transition scenes using 2 images, a cityscape image and a data stream image, as the first and last frames of our transition effect. Then I downloaded all my clips and I got them into CapCut, free video editor, link in the description below, where I cut it all together. I went to Pixabay, royalty-free music, to download some background music and sound effects. Then I went to ElevenLabs, selected a voice, inserted the script so that I could generate the narrator's voice with AI. You'll find a link in the description to sign up to the ElevenLabs free forever plan. So once inside your account, you go to the left-hand menu, click on Voices, and then to find the sort of voice that you're looking for, go to Library, and then specify the type of voice that you're looking for using the filters up here on the right. I'm going to choose English for language, American for accent, male for gender, and middle-aged for age. And then we can preview the voices.
It was a nice day as far as Mondays go.
And here's the voice that was my final choice, Tommy.
Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you are right.
And then to use your chosen voice, click this Use button here, which will load the text-to-speech section. And here I have the narrator's first line ready to be generated, and this is what ElevenLabs gives us.
In a world of hackers, corporations, and artificial intelligence, Neuromancer follows Case, a washed-up cyber cowboy banned from cyberspace after double-crossing his employer.
And once you have your speech generated, then if you come over here to the History tab on the right-hand side, you can download the generations you want to keep.
But Neuromancer has a different idea. The future belongs to the code.
And so I did that, and then I imported them all into CapCut, and then finished the edit, and finally exported the finished movie. I hope you enjoyed that foray into AI movie generation with Pixverse version 4. What did you think of Pixverse's performance and the finished movie? I'd love to hear your thoughts, so please leave a comment for me below. If you're inspired to make your own movie with Pixverse, check out my free show notes for a step-by-step guide with all the tools and links I used. It's fun, rewarding, and worth trying. Let me know how it goes in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. And don't forget, you can try Pixverse for free by clicking on the link in the description or going to the website on screen now. Just before we go, I wanted to touch on how fast Pixverse is. Its speed is actually one of its outstanding features. I've run a little test and the results are now on screen. All 4 videos were created under the same conditions, which were just a straightforward prompt without any extra features. All are 5 seconds in duration and 16:9 aspect ratio, and the only thing that changed between them was the quality level. And that is really fast. I mean, we don't need to do an extremely detailed comparison table to know that that's fast. But it's certainly going to be up there with the fastest, if it's not indeed the fastest. If you have any questions at all, please leave them for me in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. And thank you for watching.